You gotta introduce the podcast today, dog.
This is crazy, man.
Not me, dog.
This is crazy. Oh yeah.
This is so crazy, for real.
It's been a year, man. It's been a year, and fuck it, man. We're right here. You know, the best thing. To me, it's just like an extension of the conversations that we always have. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For real, though.
it's been a whole lot of conversations. We're like, damn. I think we kind of just need to put it out there. You know, just for the sake of, you know, hearing other people's opinions and stuff. And yeah, man, I think, you know, like Sunday, I was just at home and I thought about it and I was like, yo, let me just lock into this. I don't know what came to my mind, but I was so determined to just make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And
I think it was just about time.
yeah, it was just about time.
It was about
And there's
time.
something that was just nagging. Every single time I talk to you, it's something like, I'm like,
Yeah.
we have to do this. We have to do this. And I think
I hear
it's
you,
like
for
when you literally want to do it, and like it comes to a point where you're just tired of just procrastinating and every single time it happens, you know. And
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
so
One day you just gotta say fuck it and do it.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like the best thing I came through, and it's just my private something story. That's I kind of called it the best thing, and it's just because that's been me, and throughout my whole entire life, whatever it is. Yeah, I get to be defined. Hey, he's a basketballer. He's a coach. He hoops, whatever it is. So basketball has been around me to a point whereby like you be out there, meet somebody, and the first conversation is like, "Oh, how's basketball?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I have a life too." You know what I'm saying? Like I do have these other things going on in my life. So it's not bad as much, but it's kind of, you gotta get boring at times where I'm like, "Yo, I really do have a life." So
Exactly. I feel like people have been defining your life with just like basketball.
exactly.
That's true.
So yeah, man, I was like, you know what? If it's one person that I kind of feel like I'm not always in my element, but I'm always happy. In terms of like, I'm not always doing basketball, but I'm always happy. I think we've been having great conversations, me and you, and
that's facts,
and sometimes the things that you bring up kind of make me think about life and kind of make me think about my view and perspective and things. And it sounds so.
The things you bring up too, actually. I swear to God, the conversations that we be having honestly get me thinking so much, bro. I ain't even gonna play with you.
Yeah, man.
Like, do you remember that one time we were just having a phone call, and then the conversation escalated into like we were talking about like trans rights and shit, right? And like, oh my God, we just went fucking off, bro.
Honestly, that was, oh my God, I kind of, that's like one conversation that we had that kind of sprouted into something. So I'm like, dude, what the hell?
That's what I'm saying. It's basically just an extension of like our lives. It's just we're just talking, you know, and like. Honestly, I think it's real nice to have. I enjoy this friendship so much.
Exactly. And for people that don't know what we do, I'm a basketball trainer. I hoop, and I'm based in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. And now,
oh shit, you're doing intros like that. Wow, way to set me up, bro. I never think you're doing intros like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, and
that's
right
crazy.
now,
You can't even do me like that, for real.
Yeah, right now.
That's evil.
Apparently, as I always say, we're far apart but still connected.
Still connected always. Yeah. That's so crazy. I can't believe you set me up like that. Alright, don't listen to this guy. I'm in Arusha. I'm in Tanzania. You know, I'm back home. I'm still having a good time. Don't worry about where I am at right now. Actually, no. Okay, on some serious shit.
Yeah.
I'm in Canada. I'm in uni at the moment. Obviously, still hooping. Yeah, I think that'll always just be a part of me. You know, I think that's just never gonna leave, regardless of whatever happens anyway. But yeah, we're out here, taking it one day at a time.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
How many months so far right now? How many months?
I've been here it's gonna be, I think it's been 6 months already.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I
shoot!
got her. Yeah, I got her Christmas.
That's insane.
I got her Christmas.
You know, honestly, I think 2023, bro, like, it's really like moving really
Gone
fast.
so quickly. People
Really
aren't even
fast.
like locking in on how fast it's moving.
I'm telling you, it's just
We're already
like how
halfway through the
May-
year.
Exactly how May just went through. That's
Yeah.
insane. That's literally
Yeah,
insane.
we just started with May too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like May's been a roller coaster for me. I ain't even gonna like start on that, but like I ain't even gonna start on that for real. But like honestly, the months are flying by so quickly. Y'all really gotta lock in. Y'all
That's
gotta
true,
lock
that's
in
true,
for real.
that's true,
This
that's
summer
true.
gonna be over like that. So if you don't do
Yeah,
something
yeah.
with your summer,
Exactly. exactly. What? Okay. Before I do it, what does the best thing give? What when you hear that? What does it like? You know, make you think about, or like, what do you understand from that word?
for me actually it's more like the way it's so funny. I think like a lot of people just take shit so seriously, and I mean this in the nicest way. I think it's nice and all, but like
Okay.
people are taking shit so seriously. So like the best thing for me is just like it's more like it is what it is, you know. Like just calm
Exactly.
down a little, just breathe a little, just have fun with life, bro. Like I swear to God, I feel like people is being so stuck up in so many little things and
Yeah.
creating so much out of those little things all the time, and I'm
Yeah.
like, bro,
Yeah.
y'all just need to calm down for real. Like honestly,
Yeah.
if it happened,
Yeah.
the best thing.
The best thing. That's the
You know
thing,
what I
that's the
mean?
thing.
Like that's how you gotta think
That's
about
the
it. If
thing.
it happened, it happened, bro. It's
Yeah,
calm.
exactly. Oh, I think you kind of described it so well.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I mean,
that's what. Yeah, that's what like. That's what I was always up to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, because going through life sometimes, some different experiences in your life, you be worried
Yeah.
too much about how this is gonna go, this is gonna go, this is gonna go, and like. You know what I'm saying? As you say, if it happens, the best. And if it doesn't happen, the best. And like, you know,
Exactly.
like not always just lingering on whatever happened and just
exactly. You
moving
just gotta
forward,
keep it
so-
pushing. I mean, obviously, like do the best that you can in every situation that you're in for like whatever
For sure.
outcome that you want. But like,
For sure.
if whatever outcome that does come off, it is
Yeah.
what it is. You just gotta keep
sure,
it
for
pushing
sure.
from there.
For sure. I don't know if I could describe it better than just, again, to me, it was just like a place where I could be myself. And
Yeah.
like, I don't care whatever you think about me, but, you know, the best thing, like, I'm just gonna be me. And
Yeah.
I think that part, like, kind of really helped me to kind of
Yeah.
enjoy the finer things in life. And, you know, I started up like doing my whole journey of just having like a basketball platform to do things. And
Yeah.
I was so stuck up in being right, in not going wrong, and being worried that by this year I have to be here, and that kind of gave me the drive. Like, now I'm content, but in a good way, not to the point where I cannot fight. I don't strive for more. I'm just content and like, you know what, man? Yeah, if I try my best, if it didn't happen, as long as I was like, my
True to
integrity is
it,
right
yeah.
there. Yeah, true to it. I'm happy with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just embracing it all to a point whereby I can just be me. So yeah, man.
I totally get what you're saying. That's something also I'm like really learning too, because like
Yeah.
I think with like my basketball journey, like for the longest time, I think I've always been like setting like these expectations, like by this certain age I have to be doing this, I have to be doing that, and my journey has been so like unorthodox still, and I feel like it still is like that, right? So like now the outlook I'm having is just I'm gonna go my best foot forward, do what I can, you know, what's it called, like stay true to the path that I'm on, and if opportunities come from that, then perfect. You know what I mean? Like I think it's a more like healthier approach, I feel like.
Yeah.
To kind of see things that way, you know? Like there's
Yeah.
only so much that you can control, and just
Exactly.
control that, you know?
Now you sound like Mahatma Gandhi. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, stop. Bro, come on, bro.
Oh my god.
You know, I swear to God, when I was thinking about this earlier, I was like, I don't want to sound like philosophical and shit. So I was like, I'm gonna try just be the most basic nigga. I swear to God, I just wanted to be the most basic nigga. I said the most basic shit. I swear. Honestly, I don't want to sound like this.
Oh my god. Yeah, what has been happening so far? Like that has been interesting so far in Canada. Maybe the culture shock, or like something that you're like, damn nigga, like.
I mean, all right, I got a few things, I guess. Like, I think obviously we can talk general life, right? Because I think not everyone talks about basketball. Because obviously that's the first thing that goes to my head. But we can start with general life, right? So when I got here, you know, I was just obviously you should just look at like how people like behave on like when you go to like a public setting, let's say like the mall, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're always trying to notice like how people behave and shit like that. And like off rip, you kind of really realize like Canadians are actually like just really nice people. Like there's just that politeness in the air, right?
Okay.
But then obviously it's like, as much as there is that, you know, not everyone's like that. It's like it's like, you know, when you go to a place where you have certain expectations of it, you're like, oh yeah, Canadians are really nice. Like you have that in your head, but then not everyone's like that. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? So like, I was kind of like, initially I was just trying to like see it all and try and understand it all. I was like, let me not form any opinions. Let me just like move along, just see how it works, right?
Okay.
But it's like real nice. I think the city I'm in isn't very like.
Tell the people where you at, bro, because I keep on messing it up.
I'm in Kamloops. It's like in the middle of BC, so like not really a big town. It has like 100,000 people.
For the people who don't know Kamloops, you know, if it's in Tanzania, it's like Singida. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, exactly. But like the Canadian version of that, right? They still got their shit. You know, let's not get it twisted. It's a small city, but they still got their shit going.
Yeah.
But like it's so small, like, and it really gives me Arusha vibes, right? Because like, as much as this is also the other thing I realized, as much as you might think like the whole of Canada is like so progressive, that's not true, right? And when you go to like these smaller cities, or like Kamloops, for example, like as much as there is like a huge amount of people that are quite progressive, there's always still that number that's not, you know? You going in thinking that wouldn't exist is like you're being naive,
delusional,
you know? You're being so delusional to just get in and think, the whole city is not going to be like, the whole city is going to be progressive. Like, some people are only seeing black people for the first time because of TRU. You know what I mean? So like, because you know, if it wasn't for TRU, like, no one would be coming to Kamloops. Like, it's literally like in the middle of British Columbia. So like, if it wasn't for this really big university, there wouldn't be a lot of international students coming out here.
Okay. That's nice.
I don't know if I really got my point across, but
yeah, for sure, you got it.
Yeah,
you got your point across, man. What do you mean? On the other side, man, I personally just, I don't know, me describing this year, to be honest, like till this point right now.
Yeah, like how's this year been, like, so far? Like these past, because like we're almost like done with like half the year, right? Which is crazy to even say out loud, because that means we've gone through it so quickly, right? But how has this year been?
I think the highlights on my so far right now is how I started this year, the first 3 months, when I was so busy with the weekend tournament, and that kind of and how we ended it was amazing. That's like one thing I'm kind of a little bit proud of. Then traveling with the kids to Arusha. That was really beautiful. Like,
you know, you really like honestly, like, I think it's very hard to notice like by yourself, but like when I look at it, like from my perspective, when I look at like how you've grown, like it's so big.
Always keep on saying like, you don't have to do the same things every single time now and then to be consistent. Just kind of just show up. Just showing up itself. It's enough to like kind of keep you consistent. You don't have to literally do the same things every single day, but just if you show up, I mean, hey, you gotta find something to do, and that's how you keep it consistent. And that to me has alleviated the pressure of me being able to be at my peak every single time, because hey, I'm a human being too, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like you're allowed to like long, have you know like I mean? Just had to slip that in, huh? No, that's facts though. You gotta treat yourself too. Ain't no wrong with it. Ain't no wrong with it. Like, you're working hard, man. Of course. People get so like lost in the sauce and in the process so much that they forget to like what's the point of all this? Like, what are you doing this for at the end of the day, right?
Exactly.
Like, isn't it for you to have a good life? So like, if you're forgetting to have a good life in the moment, then is it really worth it? For sure. I understand that there's sacrifices, but like people overdo it so much, and like you're allowed to be a human being and just. Sometimes it's okay to take a break. It's okay. I promise, it's fine. People really don't get that shit for real.
Yeah, man. So as you said about consistency and all that stuff, man, I appreciate it. And to me, I like it's not as if I'm doing this alone. It's like I have people who believe in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and kind of put me in positions to be successul.
And that's all you really need.
That watches me out. I have guys like you, Chacha. You know, Kinamasaki, all the guys who be like, yo, what's up, fitness? I put it up there. They report to whatever it is. Those are little things that I'm like, you know what? Why should I quit on this? You know, why should I? You know, and
exactly. You have a good support system around you.
Exactly. The Celtics are out.
But yeah, I was gonna want to talk basketball actually. Good thing that you brought that up. Honestly, I think I thought Miami was gonna close it out sooner, but
same. Like, you can't let Miami win 3 games at first. Like in a series, like the first 3 games, you can't let Miami have them. Yeah, like that's so hard to come back, especially if it's Jimmy Butler in the team. Yeah,
it's like you're literally like it's raps literally.
Do you know how many points did Kyle Lowry come up with?
How many did Kyle Lowry score? I could check.
Because I think he played better this time. Because
the game 7 he played good.
I was so pissed the fact that he couldn't play well.
Kyle Lowry scored 7 points, by the way. I just checked.
7 points.
He scored 7 points. Yeah, but he played a decent game. You know, like I think. When I say a decent game, I think he held down.
Or maybe he kind of hit timely shots. Cause at this point, man.
There was that one shot like with the shot clock dying. He hit a really timely shot on like Jalen. I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah. 7 points.
So like I don't know, man.
How Duncan Robinson has been playing though.
Oh my goodness. And you know what's funny, right? I swear to God, like the whole NBA narrative. I hate like social media. I hate like NBA social media because I feel like half those people are never really watching games, right?
I'm telling you.
They come on the internet and clown these players, but they really don't be watching games.
Exactly. Like,
because Duncan Robinson has been playing really good games these past couple.
Games. And the fact that right now, because what I love more about a shooter is their inside game. You get my point? If the shooter's inside game is perfect, dude, that's raps right there. Because you literally cannot do anything. And make it because like most shooters, I believe come back. Okay, he's a drive and kick guy. He's always gonna drive and kick out every single time. And dude had like two fakes while he was driving in, and they were so believable because, like, again, nobody expects him to finish the bucket, and he gets in a free lane every single time. I was like, dude,
exactly, and he's finishing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for Miami, man. I'm so happy for Miami. I'm really, really happy.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
Do you think if Tatum didn't get injured the first minute of the game, do you think it would have been a different game?
Yes.
Let's not turn this into an NBA podcast, but I'm just interested in your opinion.
it wouldn't be 103 to 84. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's true.
But again,
they wouldn't get blown out by 20.
Let me ask you a question. If Gabe Vincent wasn't there in Game 6, do you think?
Well, but this is like you know when I saw Gabe Vincent was out, right? I remembered when Draymond was out. Was it Game 5?
Yeah.
In 2016.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, Draymond's out, and then he's gonna come back, and then what's it called? Because like the Warriors lost anyway, right? So like I was like, ain't no way this is gonna happen to Miami, and then they lost Game 6.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
With because I think that's when he came back, because he was injured game 5. He missed Game 5. I remember.
No.
He missed Game 5. He missed Game 5.
6. I'm telling you.
5.
He missed Game. Dude, I'm telling you.
5. Finn, it's 5, bro. He missed Game 5. He was back Game 6.
He didn't play. He didn't play Game 6.
Brogdon's the one who missed Game 6. Brogdon missed Game 6. I think Miami should have finished it ages ago, in my opinion. Jimmy Butler, I think, was it Game 6, the one that they lost to the buzzer beater too. He wasn't, like, apart from like that one clutch shot he hit, like the 3, and then the foul he got on Horford. He wasn't attacking.
Do you think Caleb should have won the MVP?
No, you had to give it to Jimmy. Yeah, to give it to Jimmy. The first 3 games he went off.
Considering the whole, the run to the Eastern Conference Finals or the series itself.
Give it to Jimmy.
Oh, okay, damn.
Give it to Jimmy. Jimmy, regardless. I'm sorry, Jimmy, regardless. Caleb Martin he's had 2 good games, but like, obviously, I'm not saying no credit to Caleb Martin. He one hell of a hooper. He made a really good case to win MVP, but you had to give it to Jimmy Butler. Just.
Okay.
On some real shit. Like, even the last game, he dropped 27, 8, and 6 or something. Like,
but if Jimmy wins the ring this year,
gotta give it to Jimmy.
I'm gonna be so. And you know, Tyler Hero might be back.
Yeah, Game 3. Now I wanted to ask you, who do you think's winning the finals?
Like, just don't give Jimmy the first game. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's the thing. I think that first game is gonna determine a lot in the series.
Yeah, don't give Jimmy the first game.
100%. 100% is gonna determine so much in the series.
I saw a look on Denver, and
yeah,
they just have it. Like,
you think they're winning?
Like, there's every year in the NBA Finals, the team that can win it most, there's always a look on them. Like, I'm scared about the luck because I'm like, Nikola has been in that situation before, and he's been taken out by the Lakers and the bubble, and for so long it's like they kind of figured this shit out. I think with Denver, Miami kind of needs the whole roster to step up.
Honestly, but what I think like separates these players is just like who wants it more. Because like you can be a really good like talented player. I think someone was saying this because I heard it somewhere, where like you can be a really good talented basketball player, but like at the end of the day, when you step on that court, it's who wants it more. Yeah, and that determines who's gonna win, right?
Yeah,
because like everyone's talented, everyone can hit shots.
Like it's just like with the girls, man. You can have all the looks, but it depends who's persistent.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, who wants it more?
You can have,
who wants
you
it
can
more?
Have it all like from down top, and still girl that will be like, ew. Because this man's out here been saying good morning text. How you doing? You
That's
eating
what I'm
already?
saying. He's
okay.
He's right putting in that work. He's putting in that work. Exactly.
KD was saying, "How do I be styling when time?"
I remember that one.
Yeah. So
that's facts. Yeah, you could be this really pretty nigga. You could think you have it in your bag,
but you been.
There's a nigga that's outworking you, and you're like, "How's he getting the shorties?" And you're like, "I think it's outworking you, dog.
I think it's working, man. I think it's
putting that work behind the scenes. You don't know none."
Some niggas be zesty out there just because of the girls. You know what I mean? Like, you got
I'm
it.
telling you.
As long as you got her. Though.
Chess, bro. Niggas is playing chess. You're wondering, you're like, bro, this nigga, I can't believe this nigga acting zesty, and you know he ain't zesty. Bro, niggas is playing chess, bro. Bro, you gotta lock in. You gotta lock in and pay attention to these things, bro. I'm telling you. One second you're like, oh, they're going home together. Why? Very simple. The less than. That's what I'm saying. Like, those people are working you. Those people really putting their minds to this shit. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
And like, if you think your looks is gonna get you everything, think again, nigga.
Oh, man could be saying anything to just make that shorty feel good and just,
Bro, do not trust these. Actually, no. You know what? If we're gonna start that conversation, let's start that conversation. As much as I say don't trust men, it's also fear women. You know, the thing is, it goes both ways, right?
Yeah, honestly.
We all just gotta be smart at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Gotta be smart.
Just don't get played twice with
how to play your cards,
right? You can't be a fool.
Obviously, then
times,
you're moving stupid.
Yeah, you can't be a fool. But do you think that's what kind of keeps some men or women to just be reluctant to commit into something? Because they
100%.
They fooled two times.
100%. And like the thing is, right, with every new thing you kind of go into, you still don't know if it's gonna last or if it's gonna, like, you still don't know. So like you're always still hesitant because you're like, what if? Because you never really know what someone's thinking or what someone's feeling. Yeah. As much as you might think you really don't, right? So like that just sets up. What were you gonna say?
I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, putting in basketball terms, I lost 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be reluctant to try to win this one.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be cautious that I just don't lose it like the same way I did in the previous 4.
Exactly.
Would you want to get with a girl already knowing her tendencies and everything, or you want to discover that as you?
I think discover it. There's always some fun in just knowing someone afresh. Obviously, doing it too many times, I think at one point you're gonna just get fed up as a human being. You're like, fuck, I can't do this anymore. Okay, that sounded like it came from the heart. Exactly. I promise you, I'm good.
Look at that. You okay?
I'm fine, I promise.
Lord.
I'm fine. No, on some serious shit though.
Yeah.
It's always so nice to like just learn about someone. Like I think that gives it like the thrill. You enjoy it, and I think like when you guys end up getting like it helps with the intimacy 100%.
I think some people would prefer like getting the scouting report already, you know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm gonna play play this game.
What do you mean? What do you mean by like the scouting report? Like how much are you knowing from the scouting report?
Tendencies, character,
just like everything?
Yeah, probably, man. Like that's what the scouting report says.
Then the
scouting report doesn't
what's the fun in that? Unless you're trying to hit. If you're just trying to hit, then it's different, right?
Oh, okay, I get what you mean.
If it's a scouting report, if you're getting a scouting report, if it's like you're not trying to sign this player, if you're getting a scouting report on them, you want to find out about the player on your own. You want to go out, watch them, see how they perform game day, see how they carry themselves, see how they carry themselves within the team. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
You gotta watch this player's tendencies. Watch them on the court. Are they a leader? You know what I mean?
For the record, are they gonna about girls, by the
way? As much as we are using a basketball analogy, it's still girls. So try keep up with us. Try keep up. But anyway, as I'm saying, is she gonna be a team player? When you need her the most, is she gonna be clutch? It's these things. You gotta see them for yourself. If you're getting a scouting report, like it's not the same. This is someone else's word, You don't know how this person is performing. And how many scouts have been wrong about certain players.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. How many scouts have been wrong about certain players, bro?
Yo,
you gotta lock in. You gotta see it for yourself.
Some players were not drafted. You know what I'm saying? Cause
that's. Look at this Miami Heat series right now, bro. How many players went undrafted? What do you think the scouting report said? Look at them performing now, bro. I promise you. You gotta see it for yourself.
Oh my god.
You gotta see it for yourself.
Do you go for the looks though?
It's facts. I think the thing is, right? Obviously, that is a determining factor, no matter what anyone says. And I think it's always bullshit if people say it's not. What's making me come and talk to you is I found you attractive, period. You know what I mean? That's how it starts.
First of all, your looks are right on point.
Exactly. It started with I thought you was bad. I spoke to you, and then your personality was fire, and then I was like, you know what? Yeah, I fuck with this shit. You know what I mean?
What you saying? Where's the PC?
Yeah, 100%. That's just, let's not lie. We're grown adults here. Let's not do that shit. Like, we're not children no more. I don't gotta spare your feelings, honestly, as well. If you're not bad, you're not bad, period. It's all good. Keep it pushing. Maybe there's someone else. You know, the thing is, what I've realized, people like a lot of different things.
Exactly.
There's gonna be someone out there for you that's gonna like you.
Oh wow.
Just me.
Oh wow.
Me personally.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I didn't even try to sound like a dickhead, honestly. I promise you I'm being nice. But like on some real shit. There's gonna be someone out there for you.
Yeah, you're right.
If you ain't pretty, you ain't pretty. I don't even give a shit if it makes me shallow. Like, everyone thinks this way, and I know it. No, but you know what though, Phineas? You know what though, Finn? This conversation with girls, it's different. Like, if you asked a girl the same question, they would completely give you a different response.
Exactly. So, you trying to say we should bring a girl?
Well, 100%. Obviously, we need to broaden the opinion. I can't just say my opinion. But I think also just like women just view things differently in terms of like, I think we're so like linear in terms of like how we like grade things.
They're like, what if this? Always, what if that? What if that? What if that?
Yeah.
And we're like,
exactly.
This is this, and that's how it is.
Exactly.
Do you think that makes us less overthinkers than them?
Less overthinkers?
Yeah.
I think that depends with the person.
Like,
on a general note.
On a general note.
On a general note, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think so many times people have said like it seems like men are just vibing, right?
Yeah. And do you think makes them make some smart decisions because sometimes overthinking can lead you to make some good decisions and sometimes a bad decision. Do you think, even though it's gonna be a late decision, but for them, they kind of seem to make more right decisions at times? I don't know.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think like that in terms of the overthinking bit, like I think it's important. But then sometimes, you know, as we're all human beings, we all get delusional sometimes. So as much as you can overthink, sometimes you just feelings get involved and you can't think your way out of feelings.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Damn, that's tough.
So like,
can you repeat that again?
You can't think your way out of feelings. I'm cooking today, huh? Nah, not even. No, but on some real shit, you can't think your way out of feelings. Like, unfortunately, because I've seen this so many times. As much as you might want to think straight, about like, I see. Do you know how many girls I've told you like, oh, this guy has so many red flags, but you liked him, so like those red flags looked green at that point. You didn't notice nothing. I promise you didn't notice nothing, bro. I'm telling you. So like, you know, obviously when they start telling you about the red flags, they're over the person. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The feelings aren't there anymore. They can think straight again.
And maybe the red flags to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be like a whole general thing that, maybe that's nothing that I do care about. You get my point? Like, that you cared about.
What do you mean?
Call it, okay, you see a girl, or maybe a girl sees a guy and she like, we broke up, too many red flags here and that. then this other girl
Yeah.
doesn't really care about whatever you thought was a red flag, and to her it's totally okay. You get my point? Because again, the things
I
that
get
she
what
values
you mean. Yeah,
isn't the things
it's
that
different.
you get my point.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, do you believe that we all have red flags, or it's just that how people view things about us?
I think, yeah, I think that actually raises a good point. I think I could be myself and I could think I don't have any red flags, or maybe I have a few red flags,
Yeah.
but someone who doesn't like my character could think me being myself is a red flag.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I think it does, you're right. Like, that brings up a really interesting topic in terms of like, it does differ with the person and
Yeah.
like what they value.
Yeah.
Because like some people, like I'm very carefree, right?
Yeah.
And some people might see that as a red flag.
Yeah, like you're
Right.
too carefree. You don't
But-
really care about the future. You're always in the moment.
Exactly.
Ew.
Exactly.
That's-
Exactly.
that's-
Some people might see that shit as a red flag.
Exa-
And I know what you're talking about right now.
Telling you. Ugh.
I know exactly what you're talking about right now. I know exactly what you're saying, and I hear it.
Ugh.
That's the thing, though. Like, some people might think it's a red flag, and
Yeah.
some people might not. And
Yeah.
you just gotta find your people.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You gotta find your people and work with that, you know?
How do you plan to go by your summer? It's the first summer that you're sad. You know, you're not home.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true.
a lot of things happen. It's a new country, new
Yeah.
people. You know, but much more exciting than I think so. And
Yeah.
how do you plan to kill it? Like,
All right, I remember initially because school ended like April, right?
yeah.
So like, I remember I normally like I do little like voice notes for myself. Like it's
Okay.
like a little voice diary I normally keep.
Yeah.
And I remember like
Shout outs
having
to
a
anybody who
conversation
does
with
that, by
myself,
the
and I was
way.
like,
Shout outs to anybody.
honestly,
Yeah, shout
it's
outs.
Actually, it's real nice.
But
I
you
think
kind of reminded me, like, this the time when I was starting my journey to like build this basketball platform.
yeah.
At days I used to be broke and stuff, and here and there, and I used to like need something to work on. And these voice memos, I felt like I just needed to talk to somebody who is me. You get my point? And like tell myself
Exactly.
about it, and like how I like watch me. I'm gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know,
Exactly.
and those are the things that kind of, because at times being that path, it's so lonely. Like doing what you really want to
Yeah.
do and love, and making it as something that you want to live for. It's a lonely path, man.
Yeah.
But
Honestly.
you need yourself at first to make sure yourself is in sync with whatever you believe in.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
gotta have time for yourself, talk to yourself, and keep on making that mindset a habit that it takes you a longer way to go. So shout outs to that, Naeem.
Honestly, I think it's a good point too. I think a lot of people just are so scared of like just hanging out with themselves, you know what I mean?
Sure,
And like
sure.
that's the thing.
Sure.
And like once you just get comfortable with yourself, like
Yeah.
in terms of like your path, it guides you so well.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
anyway, what do I know? I'm just spitballing. I ain't really saying nothing. I don't know shit. So don't take my advice. Actually, no. You do whatever you want. Anyway, I think that same week when I just finished my exams,
Yeah,
I did a little voice note, and I was like, I was really talking to myself, and I was thinking, you know, this is the first summer that you're out of the country,
yeah,
and you really need to think about how you're going to go about it.
Yeah.
And like, I think the intentions that you do set this summer are going to carry on for the rest of your life, right? So that's how I thought about it, and it's broadened a little bit in terms of like I think when I looked at it then initially I wasn't being Dobasiten of myself. Like I was
Yeah.
being so
Oh,
like I was being so hard on myself. I don't know if that makes
yeah,
sense. I was
I
just
get
being
what
like,
you mean. I get what you mean.
I was being very strict in terms of like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, since this is the summer, you have to lock in. You can't have any off days. And you know, sometimes you get caught
Exactly.
up in that.
Exactly.
Like I'm a human being, obviously.
Yeah.
As much as I am saying, like sometimes you need to be free and relax.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get caught up in my own shit too.
Exactly.
I realized I was starting to get caught up too much,
Yeah.
and it was also fucking up with my mental. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Actually, I think I should take a second to breathe.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
take a second to breathe. Look at how far you've come. You
Yeah.
can you can work smart, not just work hard. There's always other avenues you can look at in terms of your improvement.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So like, I think I ended up broadening my vision and not being so strict and trying to confine myself in like, oh, you know, this is the only summer that you have and you need to like make the most of it. But I'm just like, breathe a little, and obviously you're still putting that work in, but don't forget to also have fun. This is your life.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So with that being said, I think my summer's going kind of good so far. I think it's you know, Kamloops is tiny, so I haven't been going to too many parties, obviously. Not too many parties. I think I've slowed down in that avenue anyway.
Okay.
But it's always nice to go out once in a while.
Yeah, it's nice.
But like, you know, obviously putting that work in.
Yeah.
Just trying to create a balance, which I think is the most important thing. People forget.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this, man. I don't know if you have anything else to say. You know,
I mean, I think this is gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
So y'all tune in.
Yeah. Shout outs to all the people in Kamloops who might get to listen to this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they are definitely gonna listen. They're definitely gonna listen.
Much love.
Much love to everyone. I don't want to sound like a dickhead. Much love to everyone that's gonna listen. I really appreciate y'all. I ain't cocky like that. I promise you.
You know, the best.
I ain't cocky like that.
The best standard is known for like everybody, but for the few that are gonna relate, we definitely are thanking you guys so much. And shout outs to people.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man.
You know. Follow us on IG, by the way. We're gonna have an Instagram account, the best standard.
We're gonna be sharing that too.
We're gonna have some TikTok content also, and shout out to y'all who are gonna be following up, man. Otherwise, have a good time. We out.
We out, yes sir.